Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So we are currently following the Baron so we can go find where he buried his miscarried child. That is as completely horrible as you think. Hey, what's up, BB? Welcome back.
Here's the spot.
Man, I'm not feeling right. Blech.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Uh-oh.
Look!
Oh. That ain't right.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
No, it
Keep
won't.
screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Yeah, I can already tell that this is messed up.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
I saw repair kits. I'll let him carry the demon child as I loot things. And what do I do if it starts to wriggle and get bent out of shape? Maybe... Oh, raids.
Botchling's scent attracted them. It's gonna make me wait.
Hold on, there's one down here.
It's writhing something fierce. Can't hold it. Oh.
I knew I needed to get that.
Quiet now.
I knew I needed to get Axie ready.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
That's a pretty horrid thing right there that you've got to bury. You got to bury it.
They're all coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. We're not meant to fight this. Come on.
Back off, raids. Yeah,
stopped.
it stopped. I'm a witcher. I know what I'm doing. He
Chosen a
seems to
name?
forget that.
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
All right. Let's bury the undead baby.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
Aw.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Dea, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Yeah, that sucks.
Good. Now bury the body.
And I'll tell you what, they made it do some heart-wrenching stuff, like sucking on its toes and stuff, like things that babies do. Like grabbing and playing, you know, it's sitting there playing with its feet and sticking its toes in its mouth. My son did that when he was a baby. Yeah, that got to me a little bit.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Yeah. Get the hell out of here. Alright, well we gotta wait a day and a night. So we might as well wait a day and a night. But first, wait, where was the, yeah, it was right here. In the middle of the night, so the... What are you doing out here? It's the middle of the night, dude.
how may I assist you?
Wouldn't
I
mind a
might-
look at your stock.
Might have some stuff to sell, pal. Ah, I need to equip that. Okay, this I don't need. Because it's actually not as good as what I have. It just does potentially one more point of damage, which is unnecessary. Don't really feel the need to have to hold on to these that have the 2% chances to do anything. Okay, can only sell one of those. Alright, let's get those. Get those. No other repair kits available? No. Alright, so we'll sell a bunch of those, sell one of these. Couple of them. I'm holding on to those. Navigating through here is kind of a pain in the ass, I noticed. Alright. We're good with that. Let me equip that better crossbow. And then we'll sell the old crossbow. And then we can stop dealing with the shop. Hey me out.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Alright, we're good.
So long.
Whee! And are there actually... See, a lot of times this will pop up like, oh, there's a new quest or whatever, and then I'll look at them and there's no new quests, just a bunch of, like, updates. Oh, there might actually be one, though. Thatch repair, ointment for diverse ailments, logging, prime mushroom hunting grounds, mandatory conscription. Witcher wanted. Gee, I wonder if this is for me. Witcher wanted to root out and exterminate the monsters rampaging around these parts. During the time it takes to complete the contract, said Witcher'll will have to write the room. Oh my God. During the time it takes to complete the contract, said Witcher'll will have to write to room and board in the Elderman's hut, a cost deducted from final pay. Message from the Elderman of Linville. Okay. Good God, I can't speak. Phoebe is saying, if you were in this game, you probably would be a dwarf. Yeah, probably. I'd be a tall dwarf, but I'd be a dwarf. I already got the looks.
I need a good plow.
Yeah, henchman, you don't want to hang out here. Alright, so... Old woman, you want to go away. Trust me. You don't want to be here. Oh, now it's making me sit and wait. I could have just done that in the first place. Lady, I don't think you want to be there.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Alright, let's chase the glowing baby. That doesn't freak anyone out, or am I the only one who can see this? I'm gonna guess I'm the only one who could see this. It would be cool though, if like, at least the dog freaked out.
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
Okay, so those guys actually like react. Get back here. Uh-oh. I was just waiting for me, okay.
Lost your nerve?
Hey, Leprechaun, you just do your thing. I'm gonna kill some drowners real quick. And the head goes flying. I'm glad that Ghost Baby will hang out and wait.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
I remember coming to this house. This is a house I couldn't do anything with. Alright, first let me look at the footprints.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Okay. Follow the baby. Where are we going, baby? Can't believe I'm chasing a glowing baby in the middle of the night. Witcher work is weird work.
Lost your nerve?
Hold on, baby. I'm dealing with gross things.
Necrophages have a feeling.
Get out of the way!
Still worth a closer
Get
look.
out of the way! Oh, that's not the,
Damn it.
Gross.
Examine that horse carcass.
I should examine the horse carcass. That's what it led us to this.
Come on, come closer.
It's also not every day that, you know, you deal with things that you beat them up enough that they expand and pop in front of you. want to make sure I didn't miss anything else before I look at the carcass. And I'll pick some flowers. Alright. Examine it, please. There you go.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
We would probably take a good guess that yes, it is.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Well, one of
Trail
them didn't.
goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Sorry, glowing baby, I had to pick up some flowers stuff. Gotta get them ingredients, you know. Really?
Time to end this.
Honestly, not a fan of having to kill wolves all the time. Not because it's irritating or like, you know, you have to do it a lot. It's, those are my favorite animals. I hate having to kill them. BB is saying, can you imagine if we lived in a world when that could happen? Werewolves, ghosts of babies floating around. I know. I don't even know how you'd be able to function. Although I guess if that was just a world you lived in,
A fisherman's hut.
like
Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
you'd be able to function because you'd know, like, well, you got to stay in your village or blah blah blah. But if we lived in the world we are in now, and all of a sudden all that stuff existed, none of us would be able to handle it. We'd all freak out. I'm taking your broken ore that you put in a bag. Oh, hello.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Thank you, kid.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna,
Oh boy.
that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was a-waiting in the old smokehouse with horses. cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Uh-oh.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
So what happened next?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat. And before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes.
Well.
I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Well, that's interesting. Alright. Thanks.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Glowing baby?
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Bye-bye, glowing baby! Okay. So, talk to the Baron about his family. Find Tamara, the Baron's daughter, and Oxenford. Well, let's talk to the Baron first, and then we'll look for the daughter. I keep forgetting. I've been spending like a lot of my time when I'm playing this on my own, just like trying to like kill stuff, collect loot, and level up. But I keep forgetting I have Roach. I don't have to run everywhere, but I run everywhere. I don't know why. That's right, run by that bloody, disgusting horse carcass. Because that's not gonna be you, Roach. It's not gonna be you! Oh, let's not go the wrong way there. There's a lot of unnecessary creaking and cracking going on in the woods.
Faster.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Other horses.
Come on. Hey.
All right, Roach. You can go play with one of the other horses that's hanging around. Ha 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 ha. These guys certainly have an interesting sense of humor.
Witcher, a word, please.
You.
We've not had the pleasure. They call me the sergeant.
I remember
Left
you. I
over from
beat
my
the
army,
piss out of
as
you.
Understand? When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Well, I've only been. It's not like him not eating is a big deal. I've only been gone for not even a full night. Hello.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire.
Oh, he's getting all pissy
Nothing
again.
could go right here.
He was saying, I know this is stupid, but every time the soldiers farted and laugh, I laugh too. Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to giggle. I mean, the first few times I've heard it, I cracked up. I'm at the point now where I've heard it so often, though, that I'm kind of like, I kind of don't notice it, but when I do, it's always funny.
Got some information about your family.
Man, it is
Learned something?
roasting in my room.
Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Which is funny because it's snowing outside, but my room is like a furnace.
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She alright? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Yeah, I'll go. And honestly, I don't blame the Baron right there. Because, as you already saw, like, we talked to those peasants first, and the first thing they said was, they don't know anything, and they haven't seen anything, but they obviously did.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Oh, flashback. We're going to be playing as Ciri this time?
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
On the road.
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
I do like that they've all immediately, like, taken to her.
Let's say I go about my business.
Like they respect her.
And when there's coin to be earned, I don't readily turn it down.
I've always held, with the world how it is today, lasses ought to know how to fend for themselves.
All right, all right. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
And then there's this
Perhaps
idiot.
you'd care to wager.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman.
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink
Oh,
any more this
boy.
night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Funny the Baron telling somebody not to drink anymore. Of all the people. Here we go with the horse race. Hopefully I don't muck this up. Which I probably will.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
So, what are the odds that we get interrupted in this race? On our way to the tower, something jumps out and tries to kill us. The Baron runs away. We fight whatever the monster is. Then we get separated. That was easy.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
Yeah, but the horse we have was the winner. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Is that a wyvern? A wyvern or another griffin? I didn't get a real good look. Or none of the above. It could be a completely different monstrosity.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
And don't get too mouthy with me there, Baron, because don't forget, I already beat the shit out of you. I could do it again. Heard anything about witches in the area?
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Okay.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
Yep.
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Okay, I'm not playing Gwent. One, because not really necessary to do that on the stream. But mainly because I don't have the right cards to beat this guy, so... Nope.
So long.
I mean, I got handily beaten by a merchant who just had a whole bunch of monster cards and stuff, and he kicked my ass. So I'm sure that the Baron, who is supposed to be a really good player and the head of, like, this local Gwent club, like, I'm sure he'll destroy me. Oh, hi, Sergeant.
Nothing here for you.
Now you got nothing to say, now that you remember that I whooped your ass?
What do you say we hit the high road? Set out.
Oh, cutscene.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Nothing. I didn't mean to hit the button.
So long.
Fancy an outing to find that sheep?
Bring the Smiths, lads. Get to
Alright, so now... Okay, well... So that's a distance away. This... Man, that's a hike too. Holy crap. But I mean, I've been there before, so... I can go there. Oh, I don't know where the other one is. Okay, I don't get it. Investigate all other leads, but I don't know. Hold on. Let's look at this real quick. We're already working on that. Find Samara. Investigate all the remaining leads in Velen and find the Baron's wife. Still got to do that. But we're currently working on this. So I guess we go to Oxenfurt. Ugh, coughing fit. Alright, so let's we'll fast travel over to Oxenfurt. See if we can locate Tamara.
I don't object to your white mug.
That guy was yawning like it was like a big dumb oaf cartoon character.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore. You surprised?
Alright, Oxenfort. Here we go! BB saying Roach. Yeah, if I was going across the countryside, I would have grabbed Roach, but I was just running across a bridge, so wasn't as necessary. But I do, like, I'm telling you, like, when I was going from spot to spot, unless it was like I would check the distance and it was like 500 or 600, you know, steps away, like, I would just run the whole time. In part, too, because you know, as I'm running, I'm also collecting stuff, so... Alright, so here we are in this town again. I don't remember if I was here during a stream or if I was here on my own. I think I might have been live streaming the last time I was here, though.
What can I get you, good sir? Have everything from apples to sandwich.
Vodka, please. And a bottle of it.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh,
A requisition
the
by
White
the
Wolf.
to support the war effort.
Oh, so you know who I am?
For the war effort.
You know.
She doesn't.
Announcements, ordinances, and decrees must appear on something.
Know what they say about you lot? If you seek justice, hire a witcher.
I don't need to use that.
Long live, etc., etc. I feel like puking after that swill in the canteen. Sod off before I lose my patience.
Ah, shut up. I could kill you with a thought. Alright, so she's in here, I'm guessing. Yep.
I'm I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Or you're going to tell her someone's here for her and you're going to have her run away. Oh, hello, kitty. How come that cat's not afraid of me?
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Calm down, calm down.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence.
She looks older than 19.
Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Yeah, well, who are they?
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire?
Jeez.
A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Let me tell you a story about a priest of the Eternal Flame that I kind of killed.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher.
Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
You're a goofy-looking character.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
That's right.
Expected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
See, I'm not the asshole. And again, look at the cat that's not afraid of me. His name is Nibbles! The cat's name is Nibbles. I just realized I recognize this house. I robbed it blind. Oh shit. Oh, that's too funny. Oh man. Well, we'll take this. Mysterious letter. All is prepared. We await only your arrival. When I told the commander of your commitment and zeal, he agreed to welcome you into our ranks at once. At first, you will be put through preliminary training, but you already know how to ride and wield a blade, and thus have already mastered the essentials. The rest will not take much time. As soon as you don our colors, we will set out in search of your mother, and we will find her. I promise, even if we have to comb every inch of Velen. Yeah. The irony. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, I'm not reading it right now. Look at Nibbles! Nibbles is now my favorite character in the game. Hey, nice plant. I'm just gonna pick the plant. Oh, I can go in here. Hello! Alright, well, I won't rob it while you're up here. Oh, I can't talk to you now? You're just... It's not just peasant. Now, see, here's another thing. Like, we've already encountered this guy. We know what his name is. Why is he just known as peasant? I don't want to steal when they're here and cause all kind of problems. But I'll be back. You just wait. Not that he really seems like he's going to do anything. BB is saying, what about the princess? What princess? Am I forgetting about somebody? You're mentioning a princess, and I don't know off the top of my head who. Okay, so let's now look for whatever remaining leads. Oh, the goat! Yeah, the goat was cool, but the goat wasn't named Nibbles. And it's the only cat that's not afraid of me. Every other cat loses its mind, getting all bugged out. Alright, so that's what I'm to do now. Investigate all remaining leads in Velen and find the Baron's wife. Yes. But this, I'm sure, is going to lead me right back to Baron, right? Yeah, talk to the Baron. It has nothing to do with his wife. Or is that just what I gotta do? I'm not sure. Okay, we came in over here. Can we use the bench too, please? Thank you. And now everything's enhanced. We're all... Wait, that guy's name is... She's a traveler.
What is it?
I don't know. I was gonna talk to you and maybe...
Shut off before I lose me patience.
Oh, fuck you. I was thinking maybe one of you people would actually have something interesting to say, but no.
Everyone to me! To me!
Oh yeah, the merchant that wouldn't sell me anything. I remember you. Where the hell's the fast travel thing? It's over by the harbor. Duh. Ah, crap! I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Son of a bitch. God damn it. I was tapping the X button to run. What did I take? I don't even know what I stole. Oh, I guess I must have run by that barrel and took whatever was in it. Alright, I won't tap the X button again. Whoops. But it says I lost coin, but it won't say how much coin I lost. Was it significant? Oops. Well, now I've experienced what happens if you steal in front of the guards. They knock you on your ass, they take your money, and they leave you lying in the street. Oh, that was funny. Right, how far along? Alright. So, I'm now an hour in. I've got to make dinner. So I'm going to go talk to the Baron. I'll let him know what's going on with his daughter. Figure out what I got to do next to search for Anna. And then I'm either going to go after Anna if it gives me a clear path to do so, or I will go look for those witches in the Crooked Bog or whatever it is. But I'm going to do that stuff in the next stream. So after I talk to the Baron, I got to take a break. I gotta make food, and I don't know if I'm gonna do another stream before I leave for work tonight. Depends on how long it takes me to make dinner and eat and all that stuff, get ready for work. This might be it. But I'll definitely be on again tomorrow. Hopefully I don't get beat up by the guards again. Well, you're not hanging out back here like I thought you were, huh? Yeah, he's... Boop. Look at those jumping skills.
Where'd you come from?
I came from outside. That's where I came from. That guy's all surprised. Hello.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Okay, we're not playing Gwent.
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Pissed.
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all... Oh. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
Alright, so... We'll say, see ya. Now, investigate all remaining leads. Now, when I go outside, is it going to give me any indicator where I need to go? I have a feeling it's not going to. Hello. Yeah, get out of my way. I'm not a clod. You walked right into me. You saw me coming. I'm a big guy. Okay, so investigate any other leads. And there is nothing. Right? Yeah, just investigate leads. So I'm just glancing over this to see if there's any information. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So I'm guessing BB. Well, BB, that's actually what I was about to say. BB says, go back to the place they were attacked by the monster. Yeah, that's funny, because I literally was about to say, I think I'm probably going to have to go check out where they got attacked, because it's... Now the only issue is... Where was that exactly? Was that over here? Can't remember, but like I said, I will figure that out in the next stream. So I gotta eat and all that good stuff. So if I'm not back on today, like I said, I will be back on tomorrow. It's 8 o'clock right now, so if I come back on, it might be a quick stream. I might only do a half an hour, but if not, I'll be on again and I'll do regular length streams tomorrow. So anyway, guys, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being active in the chat. Always good to see you guys on here. Hope you're enjoying the game as much as I'm enjoying playing it. So, everybody else, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification button, do all that YouTube stuff. You all know how it works by now. So, until the next one, peace.